if you're in the market for a portable Bluetooth speaker from a very reputed brand, then it's quite likely that you're gonna come across either the Sony XB12 or the JBL Go 3. In addition to being small and portable, both these speakers also share two other things in common. One, both are water and dust resistant, and second, both can be purchased for under Rs 4,000. Since these two are extremely popular Bluetooth speakers, let's compare these and find out which one you should buy depending upon your needs. Let's begin with the aesthetics, and this is where both the speakers are worlds apart. The Go 3 has a very playful design language. It comes in dual colors. In fact, there are a ton of color options on offer here. But it can be a bit loud for many, and for those of you, there's the Sony XB12. Its design language is quite muted and pretty mature. Since these two are rugged outdoor speakers, both are coated in rubberized material for that extra durability. You also have lanyards on both speakers, but JBL has a built-in lanyard and Sony has a removable one. Even though these two are pretty small speakers, the Go 3 is a lot more portable than the XB12, all thanks to its form factor. Now let's dive straight into the most important aspect, which is the audio quality. And this is where things get very interesting. Initially, when you play a bass-heavy song at medium volume, the Sony does sound a lot better than the JBL. This is to be expected since the XB12 belongs to Sony's extra bass series, so amplified bass output is the speaker's forte. But things do begin to fall apart for the Sony after this. The primary culprit here is the peak volume, since the XB12's max volume is quite low for an outdoor speaker. Because of this issue, the JBL quickly overtakes the Sony because of its much higher peak volume. The JBL does have the tendency to sound distorted at max volume, but that's not really an issue in this comparison because JBL at 80% is louder than Sony at 100%.
Since we will find a way to get lost. Yeah, and when I pull, since we will find a way to get lost. Yeah, and when I pull up.
I also wish that, like other more expensive Sony XB speakers, the XB12 also had support for Sony's companion app. The problem is, because the bass is so amplified, if you try to listen to anything else except for EDM or hip hop, the bass is overpowering and the mids sound muted. Sony's companion app for its higher end speakers does fix this issue because from that app you can manually tune the bass, treble and the mids of a song so that you can make the speaker sound the way you like. Sadly, with the XB12 that's not possible and the amplified bass is here to stay. In addition to a much higher peak volume, the JBL also has a much more balanced audio quality, so you can listen to a wide range of music on it without that overpowering bass. But I must say that for bass heavy songs, at medium volume, the Sony does sound better. The Sony does fight back big time with its battery life. Its claimed battery life is 16 hours, which is super impressive for a tiny speaker like this. In comparison, the Go 3's battery life is a laughable 5 hours, and it's quite poor when you compare it to the Sony's. But there's another catch though. The XB12 recharges via an outdated micro USB port, so if you own a modern Android smartphone, there is the hassle of carrying one more cable with you. The Go 3 on the other hand uses a USB-C port, which is much more convenient. The XB12 also has additional features over the Go 3. First up, there's an inbuilt microphone for you to take calls. Even though the call quality is not all that great, it is still there. Then you can also listen to wired music on this one thanks to that aux port. And there you have it. So which one should you be buying? Let's start with the Sony. Its battery life is brilliant. Its bass output is really good And if you listen to bass heavy songs and you don't want max peak volumes, then this one can be a great option for you. On the other hand, I do feel that JBL edges it out in terms of audio quality, which is the most important aspect for a Bluetooth speaker. Not only is it more balanced for a wide range of music, but it's also much louder. So if you're planning to carry a small Bluetooth speaker to carry outdoors, then the JBL would be a much better option for you because of its higher volumes.